not look like it's going to do that. Oh, well. C'est la vie. I'm Dr. Robert. This is New Thought Media Network. This ministry has been built on the power of prayer, and we will continue to utilize and stand on that power of prayer. And I'm so clear that we want to remember when we talk about prayer, we're not talking about begging and beseeching. We're not talking about getting down on a bended knee and saying, oh, please, 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 please bless me. Not how it works. We are in a state of affirmation. We are in a place of absolute affirming the truth as we desire it, as we know it, as we want to experience it, in the highest, in the best, not in the ways that tear down people, not in the ways that belittle people, not in the ways that deny the truth of what we're experiencing in our lives, but that celebrates what we're experiencing in our lives so we can move forward into greater experiences, greater understanding, to a greater affirmation. So that's what it's about. If you do happen to be watching us live, thank you so much. Please like, share, subscribe. If you're watching us at another time, like, share, and subscribe. Let the algorithms know that you find this type of programming valuable, that you want to experience more spirituality in the platforms that you're on. I invite you to do that. And yeah. Power of prayer. We've got a lot of powerful people that pray on this network. And they're all available for you to connect with. You can send us an email, prayer@ntmedia.org, to send your prayer requests. Drop a prayer request in the comment of one of our programs. And if you'd like to work with one of our practitioners directly, one of our prayer partners directly, then just let us know. Drop an email, prayer@ntmedia.org, and let us know who you'd like to work with. We'll get them in touch with you so you can arrange a time to take this practice deeper. So let's get into it. It's Friday evening. It's time for the weekend. And I am letting it all unwind, letting the day, letting the week, letting everything that it may have taken to be in this moment, letting all that unwind. Allowing myself to settle into this chair that supports the body temple, recognizing the floor beneath the chair and the foundation of this home beneath that, and Mother Earth beneath that, and deep down bedrock, and beneath that the molten core of this entire planet. Just what I recognize are these layers upon layers upon layers of support for my life, for who I am here to be. And if that's true for me, that's true for we, for everyone, for you, for everyone on this planet. Each one a divine emanation of the one life, each one here bringing forth a unique set of gifts and skills and talents. So in this oneness, this place, this space, this consciousness of love and light and beauty, of truth and health and wealth and well-being, of abundance, knowing this is the truth of all of our lives, that everyone has within them the opportunities, the abilities, the wherewithal to ask the different questions, to say yes to the affirmation, to turn away from the condemnation and the separation, to turn consistently towards the mind and the eyes of the one, to see consistently through the eyes of love. And even though I may not do that perfectly, even though I have my human foibles and stumbles, I know that at the center of my being, I am expressing that oneness. I am adding to the net benefit of this thing called life, not rather than detracting, not pulling it down and tearing it apart, not attacking the character or the beliefs of anyone, but standing in a place where I can come day by day to a greater understanding of love, a greater expression of love. Calling myself to that in this moment, in every moment, to move beyond the sense of judgment, to move beyond the sense of lack or not enoughness, to move beyond any belief that there is separation here, but to come to this place of knowing the oneness more deeply in my own heart and in my own way. expressing that joyously in grand measure to those, no matter what, no matter where. One self-existent cause that is having its way and making its way in this thing called life, and that thing called life is expressing as you, as me, as we, as all forms of life, the creepy crawly creatures, the furry creatures, the scaly creatures of night, and the creatures of the swamps, the creatures of the day, the creatures of the deep, the human creatures, all the various forms of life. We recognize the wholeness and the oneness letting itself be known. And what I know is, I know that within that, there is that sacred sense of yes. There is that thing that you have come here to be, that thing that only you can bring, only you can do, only you can bring to this thing called life. See, in all of life, there is you, and you are unique in your own being, your own lived experience, how you got here, what you said yes to, what you said no to, what is in your heart and what is in the mind. The totality of who you are makes a difference on this planet, makes a difference in how others get to show up, and make how you showing up as you showing up as your authentic self gives others that same permission to be who they are, bringing that uniqueness that only you can bring. Say yes to that. Say yes to that in this moment. Say yes to that in every moment. In those moments when you do not see the light, in those moments when the love seems far away, say yes to the call. Say yes to you, to who you have come here to be, to how you have chosen to shine your light. For that is what we are each doing. We are each in our own way shining the light of the one, shining the light of love, whether we know it or not. We are shining that light of love. For it has been said that everything, every expression, every opinion, every word is a reminder of our love or a cry for more love. Let your word, let your life, let your beingness be an affirmation of love. And know that when it is necessary, when you have that feeling of not enoughness, that there is enough love in the world for you to feel that, for someone else, for you to borrow someone else's feeling of love, vibration of love. That is what we do as practitioners, as ministers. We raise up that vibration of love greater and greater ways. We raise up that vibration of love into the ether, into the magic, into the divine, and call that good and very good and better than good. I am so blessed and so very grateful for this reminder, for this opportunity, for this experience, for the deep knowing that God's got this word. And as I loose this word into that universal law, the law must return this word fulfilled, cannot return this word void. That the law is already on the job, bringing forth everything necessary, the right resources, the right connections, the right opportunities, everything necessary to fulfill this word. It is already so. It is already being done. It is already arranged. It is already ordained. It is already so. And so we release the word into the law and let it be. And speak the word of affirmation by saying, and so it is. So it is. Thank you, dear ones. Thank you for being with us here this evening on the New Thought Media Network. Before we go, I want to take just a moment and say thank you to our organizational sponsors and individual donors, those that make this possible, that make it so we can send this message out into the cosmos, around the world, into devices and boxes and computers everywhere. So please don't go away. Stay with us for just one more minute. Help us say thank you to our organizational sponsors and individual donors. Please help us say thank you to our organizational organizational sponsors, including the Hefferland Foundation, Affiliated New Thought Network, International New Thought Alliance, Science of Mind Archives and Library Foundation, Center for Spiritual Living Denver, Center for Spiritual Living Midtown, New Thought Philadelphia, Planned Happiness Institute, Summit Center for Spiritual Living, One Heart Retreats, Center for Spiritual Living on the Lake, Unity Kitchener, Unity Spiritual Center Ottawa, Om Center for Spiritual Living, Satya Center, Begin Within Ministries, Center for Spiritual Living North Jersey, Unity of Savannah, and the Center for Spiritual Living Seattle, as well as all of our individual donors. Thank you for being part of the New Thought Media Network. Please like, share, and subscribe. New Thought Media Network, positively inspiring. Yes. Thank you to all of our individual donors and organizational sponsors. We so appreciate your support in helping to get this word out into the world. If you'd like to become part of the New Thought Media Network family and support us financially, please head on over to the website, ntmedia.org. Click on the donate button and make a donation. All donations are tax deductible as allowed by law. Check with your with your accounting specialist, financial specialists on all that type of stuff. Thanks for being with us, folks. I'm Dr. Robert. I can't wait to be with you again. But until then, I want to wish you peace and richest blessings. Bye now.